Alright, so check it out. The 88's gone. Now we're going to start working on the red wagon. I've got her pulled out. She started right up. It's just there's no water pump, or the water pump's leaking. But I'm going to spray her off, clean it up, and then we'll get working on her. I almost sprayed her off before I started recording. And honestly, I wanted to record all this, but just it's not very good content. Just cleaning up, organizing. It's just not good content. But we're going to clean her up and then we'll start working on her. So I've been at it for about an hour now and I've only got half of the car clean. I think she'll shine up really good. But look at this. That stuff is like extremely hard to get off. This whole side I haven't done. The roof obviously. But it is a lot of work. I would recommend, if you're going to park a car for an extended period of time, just go ahead and buy like a $25 car cover and just put it on there. Even if it's just a junk car that you plan on selling, because you know you might save somebody a lot of trouble. Oh well, back at it. Alright, there she is, all cleaned up. She's wet. When she dries, she starts turning pink though. But I think she'll shine up. The roof is all clean. I'm pretty happy. Now it's time to fix her and get her back on the road. Alright, so welcome back. Today we're going to get started working on the red wagon. As you can see, I did a little cleaning up around here. It needed to be done, but I didn't record any of it. I probably should have. But we got the wagon washed and cleaned up. It took like 2 hours to clean it. It was so dirty after sitting underneath the tree for like, I think it sat there for like 2 years. And then it's set over here on the driveway for like another 5 years. So I think it's been sitting for a total of 7, maybe 8 years since I drove it. It all started with a blown head gasket because I had the Jackson Racing supercharger on it. I ended up taking that off. I got the head milled or decked and I put the head gasket on, the timing set and everything, but then the water pump leaks. And I'm not 100% sure if it's the right water pump. It could be for like a Z6 or a Y8 water pump. So we're going to investigate that and try to figure it out. But there's a few other things I need to do to the red wagon. I mean, I guess the first thing I need to do is get the water pump fixed. I've got a new water pump that I know for sure is for the red wagon. I want to get the AC fixed and working. I got to find the power steering pump and the brackets. This, I want to get rid of the adapter and basically put this connector right here. So I'm going to get rid of the adapter altogether and just I'll de-pin these and then pin them into here. Same thing goes for this one. De-pin all of these and pin it directly into this plug. That way there's no adapter and there's no issues. Because right now I do have an issue right here. Where is it at? This comes out. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. It's one of these blue wires comes out and then my RPM does not work. So I just want to eliminate all of that. I've got these HID lights in here. I want to eliminate those and put regular lights in, or maybe even LED. I got to find my radiator cap, and with making the AC work I got to get another fan over here so it'll be nice and cold. And then I also have fog lights that I need to get installed and wired up so I can make this an RTI bumper. I have a video on the difference between the US version and the Japanese RTI bumper. they're exactly the same. And so I sold my RTI bumper and I cut this one to make it look like an RTI bumper. You might be questioning what this is because it's been so long. We got the power steering cooler and then the transmission cooler because this car is an automatic. I need to fix all this. I need to remove my gauges from when I had the supercharger in there. We've got the wideband and the boost gauge. That needs to be removed. And then we just need to fix all of this, get our steering column back on. Then the interior should be good. She does have 145,000 miles. This car is like super nice, super nice. The seats are all nice except for right here, and I would like to fix this. That way it doesn't continue to get messed up. And then right here as well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, patch it or something. But then the biggest issue I have is, if you see down here how it's lifted, this hinge is messed up. It's like broke or something. It's pushing up. And so I need to resolve that. I'm not sure exactly what to do about that. Now I do have a whole wiring set from a Civic sedan, the EX with the power windows. And I thought about converting this all to power windows, but I don't know about that. I'll probably do that in like a year or so, maybe, I don't know, maybe this year. But once I get the Red Wagon running, then I need to get working on the 98 CRV because this will be my daughter's and I've got an engine that I'm rebuilding. So that comes first before the power window conversion. I also have cruise control for this that I want to install as well. But this car is super nice. I mean, it really is. I forgot how nice the wagon is. Another thing I'd like to do is something with the paint, because when it's wet, I mean, it's like super red, but when it's dry, it's like a matte finish, and I would like to fix that somehow. I guess wax it, but I don't know. This has been painted before, and you can see where it's like chipped here, up there, and then here where they painted it and they didn't pull off the door trim. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna just try to wax it and make it look good the best I can. I'll probably clay bar it first just because this thing was so dirty. I mean, you can see the overspray on the headlights. So this thing was definitely painted before I bought it sometime years ago. I bought this car like 9 years ago. And then 8 months later, maybe 9 or 10 months later, I bought the Beagle. And that's when the head gasket on this blew. And I just said, well, hey, I got the Beagle. I love the Beagle. It's right-hand drive. It was new to me, so I just kind of parked the Red Wagon and forgot about it. I did have a couple quick attempts of getting it back on the road, but after the water pump was leaking, I didn't mess with it. But the next thing I need to do is find all the parts for the Red Wagon, dig them out of my shed, which is a nightmare, but slowly but surely, I hope to have a garage. It is going to be a slow process because I am going to build it myself. That's the plan, at least, unless we find a house that has a garage and everything we want and away from the Waterston Raceway. We think we're just going to probably live here for the rest of our lives. I don't know. We want to move south, but just the circumstances are holding us back. Circumstances that I just won't go into right now. But anyway, that's this video. It's probably going to be a short one, but it is what it is, and it's just to show you what needs to be done with the Red Wagon, and this is the beginning of the next project. So I appreciate you watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.